When we look up at the night sky, it seems so peaceful, so calm. A beautiful, silent sea of stars. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Beyond the thin shield of our atmosphere lies a universe that is violent, unpredictable, and utterly deadly. The cosmos isn't just big. It's terrifying in ways we can barely comprehend. Today, we're going to explore 5 facts about space that will remind you just how fragile our existence really is. Let's start with something called gamma ray bursts. These are the most powerful explosions we've ever witnessed in the universe. Imagine our sun, a star that has powered life on Earth for billions of years. A gamma ray burst, or GRB, can release more energy in just a few seconds than our sun will produce in its entire 10 billion year lifetime. It's an amount of energy that is almost impossible to imagine. Now, what would happen if one of these was pointed directly at Earth? First, the intense radiation would hit our upper atmosphere, completely stripping away the ozone layer. Without that protective shield, the sun's unfiltered ultraviolet radiation would scorch the planet's surface. This would be catastrophic for all life. Plankton in the oceans, which form the base of the marine food web, would die off. Plants on land would wither and perish. There would be no warning, no bright flash in the sky to alert us. By the time we knew it had happened, the damage would already be done. And here's the scariest part. There is absolutely nothing we could do to stop it. We would be completely defenseless against the most powerful force in the cosmos. Now let's bring it a little closer to home and talk about our own star, the sun. We depend on it for light and warmth, but it also has a violent side. The sun regularly unleashes solar storms. But what if a truly powerful one, a Carrington event-level storm, hit us today? The last one of that magnitude happened in 1859. Back then, the most advanced technology was the telegraph. That storm was so powerful it caused telegraph wires to spark, catch fire, and even electrocute operators. It lit up the night sky with auroras so bright that people in the Caribbean thought it was morning. If a storm like that hit our modern, hyper-connected world, the consequences would be catastrophic. Our entire global infrastructure is vulnerable. Satellites that we rely on for GPS, communication, and weather forecasting would be fried. Power grids could overload and collapse, leading to continent-wide blackouts that could last for months, or even years. Without power, everything stops. Clean water stops flowing. Food can't be refrigerated. Hospitals would go dark. The internet, the very backbone of our global economy and society, would be gone. We would be thrown back into a world we are no longer equipped to survive in. Next up, an old but very real threat. Asteroids. An asteroid just a few hundred meters across, something that wouldn't even create a massive crater, could still end civilization as we know it. If it hit a major city, millions of people would be gone in an instant. The impact would be equivalent to thousands of nuclear bombs. The dust and debris thrown into the atmosphere would block out sunlight, causing a nuclear winter effect. Global temperatures would plummet. Crops would fail. Now, you might be thinking, don't we track these things? And yes, we do. To change the world forever. On screen, you often see dramatic depictions of what happens to a person exposed to it. If you were suddenly exposed to the vacuum without a suit, the first thing that would happen is that all the air would be ripped from your lungs. This isn't like holding your breath. It's a violent, instant expulsion. Within seconds, the low pressure would cause the nitrogen dissolved in your bloodstream to form bubbles, a condition similar to what divers call the bends, but happening all at once, everywhere in your body. Instead, your body would swell up to twice its size as the fluids inside you try to expand. Enough time to realize the horrifying, silent reality of what is happening to you. Finally, we come to the most profound and perhaps most disturbing fact of all. It's not about an event, but a process. The very fabric of the universe is working to isolate us and eventually erase everything we can see. It's called dark energy. It's a mysterious force that makes up about 70% of the universe, and it's causing space itself to expand at an accelerating rate. Over billions and trillions of years, this expansion will carry all the other galaxies away from us. First, the most distant ones will cross a cosmic horizon. The night sky, once filled with countless island universes, will slowly go dark. The universe won't end in a fiery big crunch or a dramatic explosion. It will end in cold, quiet darkness. A heat death, where everything is so spread out that no heat can be exchanged, no work can be done. Pulling itself apart into an endless, empty void. The cosmos is beautiful, awe-inspiring, and full of wonder. But it's also a reminder of our own incredible smallness and vulnerability. From gamma-ray bursts to the silent expansion of space itself, the universe isn't out to get us. It doesn't hate us. It simply doesn't care. And that, in the end, may be the most terrifying fact of all. Thanks for watching. If you found this journey into the dark side of space fascinating, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more cosmic explorations.